I'm going to try to do what Anthony's doing. Anthony, Associated Press guy from time to time. Tell me if this sounds about right. Austin Matthews got the Maple Leafs on the board. Dan Vladar looked human. The Flyers looked lost without Sean Couturier. The Maple Leafs skate away with a 5-2 win. Let's get into it. Vladar tonight did not have his best start. Gave up a fourth goal in the third period and very quickly was pulled by Rick Tocchet. Now, Bundy, I think you and I both kind of asked the same question. Anthony had a slightly different take on it. Do you think that that's an effort to try to jumpstart the team there in the third by putting Kolosov in? Is that just trying to get Kolosov a little bit of work? Or do you think that's, hey, you know what? It wasn't working for Vladar tonight, and maybe you're going to try to put him in net tomorrow against his former team, Calgary?
I'll bet the coach spoke pretty tough on the team after the second period. They weren't playing their best hockey, and they probably figured they left the goalie out to dry a little bit. That's a tough one. He pulled Vladar, so he figured they just scored the fourth goal after I just spoke to them in the locker room. So I don't know what the thought was. Anthony's thinking they put Kolosov in to get him ready for tomorrow. And I'm thinking they pull Vladar out so they can keep him as fresh and ready to play again tomorrow against his former team in Calgary. So I'm not sure. Anthony could be right. We could be right. I don't know yet. That'll probably be a decision they'll make tomorrow what they're going to do.
Yeah, I don't think Tocchet will say anything after the game either. I think it'll be, he'll make a decision tomorrow. But I tend to think that he's going to let Kolosov play. I have a feeling that he may have already told him that he's going to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, you're not going to pull it back from him, especially after what that guy went through with the Flyers last year, right?
On the flip side of that, though, Kolosov came in the third period and he looked okay.
He was fine.
Didn't give up any goals.
He made a couple stops in tight. He was fine.
And based on how Vladar's played this season, Kolosov probably wasn't mentally expecting to have to get in this one. So there you go. Good little reacclimation here.
And if he does get in tomorrow night, then it was worth the fact putting him in and letting him get some feel for the building again and the spacing around him.
Fans gave him a nice little cheer when he came in.
Yeah.
Hope springs eternal.
Scary moment in the third period. We should probably talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Matvei Michkov collides with Chris Tanev. Didn't even look like a bad hit, guys.
No, it didn't.
It was like shoulder to shoulder. He kind of caught him on the back of his shoulder. Tanev maybe had a little bit of like a whiplash type action with his head.
There was some speculation they went helmet to helmet. I did not see that.
I didn't see helmet to helmet.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Neither did I see helmet to helmet. The only thing with this is Tanev had missed the last 4 games with a concussion. And so this was his first game back.
Yeah, this was his first game.
And so that happens. You worry about a guy coming off of a concussion, even a small hit like that. Bundy, you know all too well about the concussion type situation with how quickly once you have one, they could come back, even if it's on the most innocuous little physical contact.
First concussion I had was the worst one. It was a highlight reel concussion, like brutal.
Yeah,
really?
I was spitting snow on the ice, like I was out cold for 15 seconds.
Wow.
And I was back like a week later. But then I had ones that were less than that, where I just got my bell rung, and I was out for a long time. It ended my career ultimately. Like concussions, they were bad.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to speculate on it, because obviously we don't know the details of it. We haven't talked to the player or the medical staff or whatever. 4 games to clear, I guess, a concussion protocol and come back. Do you feel like that's like enough time? Is it something where, like, I know that every concussion is different, every person that suffers one is different, but is there like a certain limit where you go, hey, you know what, like, not saying that as a league they need to instill or install like a specific timeline. I don't know, 4 games to me doesn't seem like a lot of time.
It just depends. Like I said, it depends on how the guy's feeling and what the protocol is. I know they have protocol for it, but it really depends sometimes, Russ, because if the guy's good to go and he says, listen, I have no symptoms, because they can go away quick. They can go away overnight. And then all of a sudden you're ready to go. So, I mean, it was an unfortunate situation. I'm assuming that it was a concussion. I don't like to speculate on it, but.
Well, no, I mean, yeah. I mean, we're not going to guess as to what happened there. But you put 2 and 2 together and you go, just came back from a concussion, had a hit that kind of jerks your head and neck area around a little bit. It's probably related to that. I mean, it could be, you never know. It could have been something else. Maybe he felt something pop in his neck.
I actually was
hit.
worried
Like,
on
I mean,
the hit initially. I thought the shoulder went into like directly in the middle of the back, like in the spine, and then you really worry about because
yeah,
I didn't see his like hands move or anything. You're like, ooh, that's especially scary.
Yeah. No, it's so it only made our night longer.
Yeah,
This was a long. I mean,
3-hour game again.
it was a long one.
Which is just crazy.
I mean, it's bad
Kike
enough
Hernandez
that we're here.
just got it.
What happened?
Kike Hernandez just delivered another hit.
They didn't score though.
No,
The Dodgers scored one.
Yeah, it's 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3-2. Yeah.
So I asked the question during one of the intermissions. You
Hmm.
know, is there a certain amount of juju that goes around when teams from the same city are playing on the same night? The Philadelphia Union won, so the Flyers couldn't win this game. The Maple Leafs just won, and now things are starting to turn against the Jays. If the Jays lose this game, will Toronto fans hold it against the Leafs for getting the win tonight?
That's right. Blame the Leafs for everything.
I think that's the easy thing.
I don't mind that.
Let's bring intern Andrew on here really quick. Intern, anything that sticks out to you before we wrap the show tonight?
Not really.
No, you had a note. You did about
I
the
had a
power
note?
play goal.
Oh, they extended their streak now. It's 5 consecutive home
Yeah,
games that they scored.
Zegras extended his streak to 7 games,
and,
too. Right?
and Zegras as well. Yeah,
8.
so he tied. He's tied with Forsberg and Zettel for most consecutive home games to begin their Flyers tenure with at least 1 point.
So that's 2 streaks that managed to extend there in the third period.
Yeah,
not bad. I want to try to find positives in this game.
And I will say this too, like Bundy. I mean, Flyers didn't. I don't know if you can't really challenge it, and I'm not sure that they reviewed it either. But the goal by Abels, they called it a high stick.
I didn't like that call.
I didn't necessarily think it was a high stick. I thought it was below the crossbar.
On the second and third review, it looked like that. It did. It looked like it wasn't high stick,
right?
On the initial play, but that ref called it really quick,
right away.
Yeah, like immediately. So,
yeah, I mean, I think that was an unfortunate break for the Flyers there in the third period, because if you get that goal and then you get it to 4-3, and now you have those power plays there at the end, maybe it's a little bit different kind of urgency to tie the game. You only need one to tie it at that point. Maybe changes things. So I think that kind of impacted the game a little bit in the third period.
Intern, anything else out of you?
No. I mean, this was just a throw away the tape game.
Throw away the tape.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll throw it away, but they'll definitely they're showing the replay again. Yeah, it just didn't seem like much of anything.
We can't show the replay here on
yeah,
YouTube,
but I'm watching it again, and it's just like, I mean,
it's not a
just kind of
hit.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like anything. It
like
really
he just kind
doesn't.
of runs into him, right? And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
it's a shame. Yeah.
Anytime a stretcher comes out, like it's absolutely scary. We were actually trying to come up with this, Ant. Like, when is the last time we were in attendance for a Flyers game where a stretcher came out? Like, it's not common for sure.
I can't think of one. Bundy, can you remember?
I can't remember or think of one. No.